Representative Vining.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm going to stick with 388 for now. I want to talk a little bit about the $15 million that was in the state budget and the line item veto that we saw from the governor. He struck the revolving loan language, which really opened up the ability to help child care centers in more ways. With what you're doing here and the fact that the WEDC is prevented in statute from forgiving any loans, we're seeing restrictions on this $15 million with your bill that we wouldn't see without it. Can you speak to that a little bit? We've heard from child care centers pay, you've mentioned it, being able to pay living wages to their staff is really important to them, that they want to offer quality child care. That's really important to them. We're hearing that the cost is being passed on to Wisconsin families, and that cost is rising and making childcare less and less accessible. So when I see a $15 million allocation in the state budget and the governor opened that up to be more flexible to helping childcare centers and Wisconsin families, I see that as a good thing. You're restricting it to just loans that cannot be forgiven. They cannot be grants. They still have to go through joint finance. Can you speak to how that solves the needs of our child care centers and the raising costs of facing Wisconsin families?
Certainly. The $15 million was originally in the budget for this particular revolving loan. The governor was requesting to be able to backfill child care counts, so to have that money just generally available to child care providers as subsidies, it would be a massive amount of money compared to $15 million. The original amount was allocated at 340, or was not allocated, but was requested at 340 million. Recently, I read in the news that it's 360 that the governor is asking for to backfill the child care counts program. So 15 million won't even begin to address the needs. However, it can address the needs of 300 new facilities opening or already existing facilities in home and 60 other facilities. I'd also like to point out that there are several measures that have already been in place and have been strengthened for the child care industry. In the 2023-2025 biennial budget, there is a total spend of $960 million that is included for child care. $93 million of this is in new funding to help the child care industry. We know that there's more work that needs to be done, but we have to fix the broken business model instead of subsidies that are just temporary, and that creates all these financial cliffs that we fall off of. We just need to get to the root of the problem and fix that.
And you feel like the loan program versus a more flexible program offered through the WEDC, that this is the answer?
The loan program, the 5 other bills that are a part of this package, 4 of which you're hearing today, one which is just heard in the Ways and Means Committee. And then as we go forward, Representative Govin and I have spoke on several occasions that there is further work that needs to be done, and we have some other ideas that we would like to bring forth to the legislator as we go forward in this session.
Okay, I'll hold for this.